G'day cocktail lovers, this is a version of a rather old style of cocktail called a Sangaree. There's a few variations of this, probably an enormous number of variations over the years. The basic element of it is a spirit and port or another fortified wine. Some are that simple and some are a bit more complex. I found a recipe that was a bit more involved. I like the look of it. I've done a few little tweaks, and because there's some fruit-based spirits in here, I'm calling this a fruity Sangaree. It's just a wonderful rich color. I'm gonna give it a taste. And it is a wonderful, rich, fruity flavor. Before I show you how to make it, I'm just gonna do a quick run through. It's usually a spirit and port and maybe something else. This one called for an apple brandy base. It actually said Applejack. I'm using a French Calvados. This is an aged Calvados. It's got a really nice character. I am using some port, well, Australian tawny to be accurate. It also has sweet vermouth in it, and an additional spirit they called for a sloe gin, which is a fruit macerated gin. And I have a few Australian made ones, and there are a range of fruits in them. Sloe is actually the berries from the blackthorn. This is technically not sloe gin, but it's in that style. This is a cherry gin from the Anther distillery. That's the body of the drink. There's also just a sweetener and bitters in there as well. It's come together really nicely. Here's how we make it. In a mixing glass, put 1.5 ounces or 45 mils of apple brandy, then 1 ounce or 30 mils of sweet vermouth, 1 ounce or 30 mils of port, then ½ an ounce of your slow style gin, that's 15 mils, and then 1/4 ounce, around 7.5 mils of maple syrup, and to round things out, 2 dashes of Angostura bitters. Add ice to your glass, stir that for 20 to 25 seconds to chill and dilute the drink, and then strain that into a chilled coupe. Do a nice simple twist of orange as a garnish. I think this is my first time making a Sangaree, and I like it. This is very much the after dinner style of drink because the port, the fortified wine in there. This one is a bit more complex than most of the recipes I've seen, but I'm sure the other ones are nice too because it's a style that's been around for a while. I'm enjoying this one. If you try it, I hope you enjoy it as well, and I do hope to see you again soon. So please take care, and until I see you again, I'll say cheers.